East Lansing, Michigan, August 31. Darwin Thompson. Michigan State won the game 38-31. Photo by Gregory Shamus, Getty Images. The theme is that this year's running back class for the 2019 NFL Draft isn't good, right? Well, I am here to break that myth. While the class may not be as top-heavy as last year's or the years past, it has plenty of talent in the later rounds of the draft. The hard part is properly identifying the correct back for your system. The Atlanta Falcons were left with a huge void in the form of a running back after Tevin Coleman walked in free agency. The task this offseason should be filling that void. Current Falcons running backs. As it currently stands, the Falcons running back room is made up of some interesting faces. Leading the group is Devonta Freeman, who is good when healthy. The problem is over the last 2 seasons he has missed 16 games. Now being 2 years removed from his last 1,000-yard season and not having Coleman to help carry the load, there are concerns of how Freeman can handle the workload. Next in line is Ito Smith. Smith enjoyed a decent rookie season this past year where he rushed for 315 yards and 4 touchdowns. While it may not be much, Smith performed surprisingly well in the opportunities he was given. After that, there is just a collection of guys used as depth pieces for the team. Overall, the team doesn't look to have many long-term options outside of Freeman, who with his injury history could be a question himself. So, what's the best solution for this problem? Well, as stated above, this year's draft is chock full of running backs in all shapes and sizes. It is now up to the Falcons to choose their poison correctly. The draft's options. Options 1. Darwin Thompson, Utah State. Darwin Thompson's pre-draft process has gone much differently than any other running back in this year's class. After not receiving much love, he failed to obtain a combine invite. Being only a one-year starter, he has a lot to prove to NFL teams and will look to do so at his pro day. But don't be fooled. Thompson is a top 5 back in this year's class and has some of the most impressive contact balance seen. He also has plenty of speed and foot quickness to his game. In order to see the field consistently as a starter in the NFL, he will need to develop greatly as a blocker and become more defined with his vision and creation ability. Option 2. Miles Sanders, Penn State. Miles Sanders had to wait his turn in the Penn State offense. Being the successor to the guy in Saquon Barkley is always a hard thing to do. Despite that, he put his best foot forward and had a productive season, showing off great traits along the way. While he may not be the same caliber of back as Barkley, Sanders can be successful at the next level. His combination of foot quickness, receiving ability, and a great frame have all the markings of a lead back in the NFL. Further development in his blocking and vision creation ability is needed, but he still should find success early. Option 3. Darrell Henderson, Memphis. Darrell Henderson offers a great blend of quickness, elusiveness, and speed to be a difference maker at the next level. Because of this, he could be very attractive to teams and will generate the splash plays fans know and love. He is dynamic with his cuts and often makes defenders miss in space or just blows right past them. However, without great experience as a receiver and blocker, development will be needed before he can be a true three-down back in the NFL. Last word. While the team may not have a set direction made available to fans past the first round, it is what makes the draft so exciting. With a hole at running back, the team could look to fill it anywhere from day 2 to late day 3. It just all depends on value. Thompson is the number 1 choice for me and is currently sitting with 5th to 6th round projection. That is about 3 to 4 rounds later than his true value, making him a steal that late. Sanders, on the other hand, will be taken much higher, most likely ending up day 2 sometime. While it is doubtful the Falcons use a second-round pick on him, if he's available late in the 3rd round, it could be too good to pass up. And as for Henderson, his value is anywhere from rounds 2 to 4. Again, taking him in the 3rd to 4th round range could be great value for him and just what the Falcons need. Embed from Getty Images.